Hi and welcome to my review of the Samsung Z Flip 5. Okay, so before that, gusto ko lang i-share yung buying experience namin from the Samsung Philippines official website. Okay, kasi malaki yung na-discount namin. Kasi upon viewing nung website nila, as of now, yung 256 GB option is 64,990. Tapos, yung 512 GB niya would be 71,990. Ang ginawa kasi namin, pre-order kami. I think mga 1 week or 2 weeks after nung initial na announcement ng mga bagong phones. Tapos may offer sila na discount and free upgrade. Okay, so nakuha namin yung phone for 60,990 for the 512 GB model. So parang may free upgrade ka na, tapos naka-discount ka pa. Okay? So siguro kapag in the future siguro yung lalabas na 24 Ultra yung mga next flagship phones nila, maganda siguro mag-pre-order kayo kung decided na kayo or kung regular Samsung user kayo, no? Mag-pre-order kayo dun sa website nila kasi malaki talaga yung mababawas dun sa presyo. So in our case, 11,000 yung nabawas from the original price, no? Tapos meron silang marami silang payment options actually, and kapag ikaw ay nag-installment using your credit card, 0% okay, yung mga yung mga options nila. So up to 36 months 'yon. Okay, so kung medyo gusto nyo i-monthly um, option din naman 'yon, no? Tapos dun sa pag-process naman ng order dun sa website nila, basically gagawa ka lang ng account. And then, login mo yung account mo, add to cart yung phone, then check out. Parang nag-order ka lang din sa Shopee, then, proceed na dun sa payment options, no? When it comes to delivery, may dalawang choices ka. You can either pick up sa pinakamalapit na Samsung store sa'yo, sa mga branches nila. In our case, sa Alabang namin pinili, nag-pick up na lang kami. Or pwede rin namang home delivery, no? Directly sa bahay nyo, no? So kami, nag-order kami mga August 8 ng gabi, tapos nakuha namin siya August 11. Okay, dumating na ng mga lunchtime yung August 11, yung phone doon sa Samsung store. So, kinuha na namin agad. Okay? So, yun lang naman yung nag-experience namin. Basically, pag nag-pre-order kayo, malaki talaga yung matitipid nyo, no? So, now let's move on to the actual quick review of the Samsung Z Flip 5. So for some quick specs on the phone, we have a 6.7-inch na main screen. Yung front screen naman niya ay 3.4 inches with a screen resolution of 1080p by 2640 doon sa main screen, and then 720p doon sa front screen niya, no? So meron siyang dalawang camera na both 12 megapixels, merong ultra wide and wide angle. Storage options when buying would be 256 gigabytes and 512 gigabytes, both with 8 gigabytes of RAM. So upgrade siya from the previous model na ang base model would be 128 gigabytes only, no? So meron siyang parehas na Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. For the overall look and feel naman ng Z Flip 5, so this is coming from a perspective of a long-time iPhone user. Syempre, ibang-iba talaga yung feel ng phone na to, no? It's taller, narrower, and of course, yung wow factor niya, no, na nagfo-fold or nagfi-flip yung phone, It definitely feels like a flagship phone. Kahit na alam naman natin na hindi naman ito yung highest end phone or highest end foldable phone ng Samsung. For the price talaga, premium talaga yung feeling niya, no? So coming from an iPhone, hindi ka parang makukulangan, no, when using the phone. When it comes to the hinge and crease naman nung sa screen, which is I know yung pinaka-inaalala ng mga gustong bumili or kino-consider ng gustong bumili ng Z Flip 5. When it comes to the hinge, smooth siya, no? Upon closing and opening ng phone, wala kang mararamdaman na grinding ng gears or anything. So, totally silent yung yung hinge niya, no? So, yung sa crease naman, sa main screen niya, halata pa rin naman siya kapag talagang tinititigan mo and you're looking for the crease. Pero when in normal use, hindi mo na talaga siya mapapansin. Kasi parang, syempre nagbe-blend na rin siya doon sa screen mismo, no? Sa gap naman, when the phone is closed, no, doon sa screen gap, officially 2 millimeters yung measurement nila. Pero again, compared to the previous model, talagang almost wala na. Pag titingnan mo siya with the naked eye, wala ka talagang mapapansin na gap, lalo na kapag ikaw ay naka-phone case. So, yun talaga, no, maganda-maganda talaga na flat yung pagkaka-close nung Z Flip 5. For the performance of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 when it comes to normal everyday use, wala namang lag or stuttering kapag nag-open ka ng apps, no? So very smooth yung mga animations pag nag-open ka ng apps, then very responsive to your inputs, ano? So on that side, wala kayong magiging problema. So for gaming, hindi ko pa natetest, pero I think wala naman kayong magiging problema since it's the latest Snapdragon nga. Next is yung cover screen niya, no? So ito yung favorite feature ko ng Z Flip 5. So this year, 3.4 inches na yung front screen ng Z Flip 5. Yung default features niya is pwede mo ma-access yung mga widgets and reply to text using the screen. Pero pwede ka mag-download ng yung dinownload namin na app ang tawag sa kanya would be Good Lock app. To basically magagamit mo yung cover screen as a parang normal or main screen mo na rin. So ma-access mo yung Facebook, Messenger, YouTube, or IG, no? Anything, no, na pwede mong gawin dun sa main screen, magagawa mo dun sa front screen niya. Kasi default, wala kasing ganun, ano? And lastly, we have the cameras, no? So meron siyang dual 12 megapixel setup for wide and ultra wide. Yung ipapakita kong photos later in the video is a comparison from the iPhone 11 Pro Max and Z Flip 5, no? So based on my observation dun sa photos, pagdating dun sa Z Flip 5, parang nilalagyan niya ng filter automatically yung photo kahit na default settings lang. As in, talagang binuksan mo lang yung camera and then i-click mo yung yung shutter, no? So siguro nakadepende na rin sa taste niyo yon kung ano yung mas maganda. Kasi parehas naman na detailed and sharp yung images na makukuha nyo from both phones, no? So overall, maganda yung camera quality ng back camera ng Z Flip 5. Sa front camera naman side, syempre, average lang, considering na pang selfie lang naman siya. Pero kung magsa-selfie kayo, ang gawin nyo, i-fold nyo na lang yung phone, tapos gamitin nyo yung main camera, and then yung cover screen yung magiging viewfinder nyo para mas maging malinaw yung mga selfies nyo, no? So, yun nga, pero when it comes to the differences in color, I think preferences nyo na yun, no? Ayan. So, that's it for the quick review ng Z Flip 5. And then, the following section would show yung videos or comparison ng photos from an iPhone 11 Pro Max and a Z Flip 5. And that's my review of the Samsung Z Flip 5. No? So overall, coming from an iPhone, so long time iPhone user ako, happy naman dun sa purchase. It's a different experience and it was a nice experience din naman. Masasabi ko na talagang premium talaga yung feeling ng phone and very new, no? Kasi flip siya, basically nagfo-fold yung phone niya. For me, na-enjoy ko naman yung feature na yun kasi na-appreciate ko talaga yung, kumbaga, yung technology or yung research, no, na or innovation na pumasok doon sa paggawa ng phone na yun, ano? So overall, I'm happy with the purchase and see you in my next video.